you for subscribing to my channel. My name is TERK, the founder of TERK Clothing. Today we're going to discuss one or two things about to get yourself. Number one, do a lot of research. Like what we are doing now is also providing you guys information. So do a lot of research. How you're going to start, how you want to approach it, the name you want to use, what are some of the important things that you believe that will help the brand move or be in the business for long term. Like I was saying, research is very important when you start in any business. You have to learn a lot about the business, the downside of it, what is going to help you, what is not going to help you, what your target audience are, what you're trying to put into today's world. And that's what I always say, ask somebody that you know or somebody who's already in the business. I know it's like, this is more like cheating, because asking somebody is like trying to find the easy way out, because a lot of, like me, nobody gave me anything, nobody gave me the information. Sometimes like I try to approach people and it's like they have information, they have the knowledge, but they don't want to give it to me, so I have to do everything on my own. So I went through a lot by making a lot of mistakes, and I'm proud of myself for going through this process. And I want to also encourage you that don't be scared of failing. Trust me, it's okay to fail. I don't know why a lot of people don't want to tell people that it's okay to fail. You have to fail. Everything on this planet, somebody tried it and failed and did it again and it becomes successful. Anything. So don't be scared. We have some people who don't even want to fail. It's like everything have to be perfect for them. They always want to win, but that's not how the world is about. That's not how the world is created. You have to fail at some point in life. So failing also, it gives you the knowledge and the wisdom that nobody's going to give it to you. Your parents are not going to give you that. Your friends are not going to give you that. This is your own experience by putting your boots on and going to the field. Because when you're on the field and you're working, that's where you start to learn more. So this is very important as well. The second thing I'll also say, create a brand that communicate with people. Let your brand speak to people. Let people relate to your brand. Let it be something that everybody can use it to. It doesn't matter where you come from, what culture, what country. Let your brand speak volumes. Let your brand speak for people. Let them understand what you're trying to say. Let them understand. There have to be some emotion attached to your brand. It can be religion-wise. It can be party-wise, sex life, anything. Because brand need to speak to people. Have a same type of language code for your company, for your brand. Use that, and also that will empower whoever your target audience are. And sometimes your target audience is very important, because when they relate to what you're saying, they speak what you're saying in terms of your brand, you will see that they will follow you, they will do everything, they will try to also help you and support you and push you to wherever you want to get to. So that's the second one. And then the third one is have a marketing plan. Okay, the third one is have a marketing plan for your brand, because a lot of people think it's just social media. It's a lot of things you can do outside social media that it can generate money into your pocket whilst you have your clothing line. So think outside the box, okay? Because sometimes you put your stuff on social media, you're not going to generate that income until maybe you have other things that were going to help you push ahead. So that's very important. Have a marketing plan for your business, and that's the third one. Number 4, be different, okay? Be different and unique in this type of business, because you want people to be able to see you without you saying anything. Because when you are different, it helps you. And also, don't follow the trend, be the trend. You get what I'm trying to say? Don't follow the trend, be the trend. You're a leader. See yourself to be a leader. And a leader, you have to create trend for people to follow. If you become a follower, it becomes hard for you. So be the trend that people can follow. So that's very important as well when we say be different. Be different is create something that people can follow. That's the only way you can grow and you can stay in this business for a long time. Be different. All right? And then number 6, when you try to make a product, like I made a lot of mistakes by getting like some product that didn't go well for me, even though my goal was to get a quality product. But sometimes you communicate with a lot of vendors and they will tell you they agree to get the money, and at the end of the day they make some product that is not even good for you to sell, and then you lose a lot of money because at the end of the transaction I've already went through, and then there's nothing you can do at that point. So you will take a lot of losses, and then you have to accept it and move on, because that's how life is. You got to be willing to accept your mistakes and then move on. So do your own research. You can go wherever you want to go to different stores, check the fabric, go to the best stores that you believe this is the best store. Go check the fabric that they're using, and also compare with your product. If you feel like this is the same thing as my product, and that's when you realize that, okay, now you're going for the right fabric. Sometimes you can talk to them, you can let them send you samples and other things for you to check. You can make samples and check to make sure this is what you want and this is what you don't want. And one thing you have to be aware is sometimes you can talk to them, they can send you samples, and they will send you something different. So when they send you something different, at the end of the day, with the transition I've went through, nothing you can do, you lose money. But as time goes on, you will start to have your own people that you can work with, different vendors, that it becomes like a business, but at the same time, a family that you can grow with them, and they're willing to grow with you as well. So yes, it's very important to find a quality fabric and know the importance of how much it costs. And also when you know that, that's when it's going to help you as well in terms of selling it, how much you want to sell it. And because every fee that went into it, you're supposed to also use it at the end product, and how much you want. You pay for what goods and comes, it's not the price that you wanted, and it will make you feel down a little bit. But sometimes knowing the quality of the product also boosts your confidence out, and it makes you become aware. It makes you become aware of what you get yourself into, what kind of stuff that you want to sell to people. All these things help. You get what I'm trying to say? Invest in this business, and some people will tell you, oh, you don't need no money to start. That's a lie. You need money to invest in this type of business, and trust me, you will grow. And also I have some slides that I want to show you as well. Like I said, the quality is everything, because if it's quality, it helps you. So if like this one, you can see the quality of it, so it's very important as well to know what you get yourself into. The color don't comes out, you can see. So all this thing help as well when you get into this type of business. The quality. I mean, from the beginning, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, but as time goes on, you grow. You get what I'm trying to say? So these are some of the stuff. This is our new slides that is coming out. It's done already, but we're going to put it in the market soon. So I just want to show you guys, the quality is very important. So as you can see, so I'll just put this one here, and I'll just show you when we talk about the fabric, because the fabric is very important. So like for instance, this one, you have to make sure to know what fabric you want, what you're getting yourself into, the quality of it, the importance of it, because all these things help when you're doing this type of business. All these things is very important as well for your business, because you can't just invest in anything, because you want to create something because the competition is very high, so you want to make sure you can compete in today's business. Okay, so this is our new product as well, so I want to show you. And trust me, we didn't start like this. Okay, we started, I'll do a video. We didn't start like this. We started from somewhere else. Like, I'll do a video explaining how I started, and also that probably will guide you guys as well, for also to understand that you have to start from somewhere to get here. Okay, because you don't want to break yourself. All right, so all right guys, I would say number 7, be willing to work for free. Yes, be willing to work for free. And somebody will say, well, why do I have to work for free? I mean, I'm trying to create my own business. Yes, entrepreneurs do work for free. If you're not willing to work a lot of hours for free for your own business, trust me, there's no need to get in. If you're coming in to make money quick, this is not the right business for you. You have to understand that you have to be willing to work for free. Sometimes you pay. I used to pay people without even having nothing in my pocket. So you have to understand that as well. Know that your brand comes first. It's like having a child. Your brand comes first before you. So you put in money, you push your brand, whatever. If somebody comes in, if your friend want to help you and they want to charge you, well, pay them, because that give you a peace of mind. Because not everybody's going to is going to help you grow. Some people just come in because they see opportunity, they grab it, and then they leave. So be willing to work for free. And working for free is sometimes we all do. Every entrepreneur, if you ask them, did they work for free before they got where they are today? So you have to be willing to work for yourself and work for yourself for free. Okay, and always understand this, your brand comes first before you. I don't know about other people, but I always say my brand comes first before me. It's like having a child. My child comes first before anything else. So if my brand comes first, that means my business comes first before anything else. So because if your business is going down, you're going down. If you're feeling that everything is going down, you're going down. So at the end of the day, you have to understand that it's like planting a tree. And also, one thing I would like to say is know how much you want to invest in this kind of business. Know how much you want to invest in it, because when I started, I didn't know how much I wanted to invest, because I was like, no, I was so passionate, and it's like I love what I wanted to do, and then the idea came, and I was like, I just want to run with it. So at that time, everything that I have, my money from working, my money in my bank account, working from here and there, I put everything in this business, and without calculating how much I wanted to invest in that time. So, but at the end of the day, because when I started, I was thinking, oh, everything is gonna go right away. Because that time I had a lot of friends, so I was thinking, when you start, everybody's gonna buy something. If somebody buy $10 shirt, at least you're still gonna make your money back. But trust me, don't make the same mistake that I made. Don't think by starting your business, your friends are going to buy it because they are your friends. Trust me. Right now, you have a million crowd following you, but start a business. That's when you realize you don't even have nobody. So that's some of the things that I would say is very important to keep in mind as well when you start your own business. Don't depend on people. Don't depend on your friends. Don't depend that somebody's gonna buy your product. Just create it. It's like an art. Keep making it. Or it's somebody who make music. The same thing. Your own clothing brand is like making music. Why do I always say that? Because you gotta keep making it. Just keep producing. Just keep putting out the designs. Just keep putting out there. Clothes don't go out of style. Only if you're full in trend. But if you are the trend, your brand will never go out of style. You can still resell it. You can do it. It can take 10 years. You can still sell the same thing because you are the brand. You are the one who set the trend. You get what I'm trying to say? You set the trend for your brand, so you will never go out of style. I made a mistake by trying to follow the trend, and I realized that I was getting lost my way there. So you will never go out of style if you think that way. Think in 10 years time, 8 years time, 20 years time, you will still be here because of the trend that you set for other people to follow. So it's very important as well. And I would say speak your brand. Why do I say that? Speak your brand. There's somebody about, why? How can I speak my own brand? You are, because any time when you create a brand, it's like create a small community, and the community in that. So when you create that, you have to create a certain language for your brand. So it's like when you create that language, people will start speaking that language because now they have come to understand it. So when they start to understand the language and they start to understand your brand, they start to speak that language with you. So speak your brand. Let your brand be a language for other people. Let them relate emotionally, physically, anything. Let them be able to communicate among themselves, but even when you don't have your brand on. So it's very important that you speak your brand. Don't rush. It's very important when you start a business or a clothing business or any type of business. You want to make money so quick to the point that you want to do everything. You want to do this, you want to push this, you want to be out there, you want to be famous, you want people to get to know you. You go into every party, you rushing. I'm the star, like I'm the guy. Don't rush. Be patient, relax, because what you are creating is gonna grow overnight. And also, if you rush or you do it so fast, you're gonna crash. And when you crash, you can't keep up. The most important thing is still being in the game. So you have to understand that you want to be in this game, so it doesn't matter even if you run slow, because you are still in the game. You are only when you get knocked out, that means you're not in the game. But when you are still in the game, trust me, it doesn't matter how slow you go. You can go 10 years, 30 years, you're still in the game. That's what counts. You're still in the game. Being in the game is what matters. So always set your mind set to the point that you want to be in the game. So if you want to be in the game, you don't pay attention to what other people are doing. So you become patient. When somebody approach you with a different ideas, be like, oh, no problem, I'll take it, I understand. But be patient with yourself. So that's one thing I wanted to also. Last thing I would say, be your own fan. Hey, be your number one fan. Yes, I said be your number one fan. Wear your product everywhere. Wear it to church, wear it to school, wear it to parties, wear it to work. Everywhere you want to go, wear your product, because you want people to know you love what you're doing and you love it, because it's like selling food. If you don't eat your own food, why are you selling to other people? Wear it, because you create something that you can wear. But one thing I want to tell anybody watching me is, when your friend or somebody starts something, don't put them down right away, because you don't know the idea or what they're trying to do with the brand. If your friend starts something, support them from the beginning, because it's like planting a seed. Just because you see the seed, not every seed that you can tell how the fruit gonna look like. So when somebody trying to plant something, they telling you, oh, this is what I want to plant, and then they believe in themselves, also help them, because by encouraging them and also giving them that the support. Sometimes not everybody need money from you, or not everybody need anything from you. All they need is the support. Tell them, yes, I got your back, I'm willing to do anything for you, I'm going to help you out. But you're not going to get people like that in your life. You're going to get people who are just in because they want you to pay them so that they can be part of what you're doing. Also, to the fans out there who want to start their own business, you have to be mentally ready. I have hair business as well, hair extension business, and I have a clothing line. And I made a lot of mistakes because I didn't get nobody to guide me.